As we begin this journey through Holy Week this morning, we begin by walking. We changed our path because of the weather, but we walked. We do a lot of walking in Holy Week. We walked here to reenact Jesus' triumphal entry into Jerusalem. We'll walk again on Wednesday morning when we do Eucharist together. Walk and stand around the altar. We'll walk on Thursday when we celebrate Maundy Thursday, when we celebrate the mandate that Jesus has given us to make Eucharist together as we recount his institution of the Eucharist at the Last Supper. Some of us will walk to the sanctuary that night to have our foot ceremonially washed and walk back. On Good Friday, we walk again. We walk at noon and at 7. And in the middle of that afternoon, we walk, some of us, around the Stations of the Cross, recounting Jesus' journey to Calvary that day. We walk again on Good Friday to receive the sacrament consecrated the day before. And again we walk, some of us walk to the sanctuary to venerate the Holy Cross, a ceremony done for ages and ages. And then on Saturday night, we'll walk in darkness again. We'll enter this church with no light, except the light that comes from the light that has been ignited, representing the light of Christ coming into the world. And slowly but surely, that light is dispersed through the congregation as we walk again. We walk to the sanctuary in darkness by candlelight, hearing the words of creation. And then we walk again when we gather around the altar and exclaim, Gloria in excelsis Deo. We walk again. And all this walking leads us to the celebration of Christ's resurrection. We'll walk on Saturday to the baptismal font to administer the sacrament of Holy Baptism. And we celebrate the great Eucharist of the resurrection that night. And on Sunday we'll walk again 3 times, some of us. All that walking. Walking like Jesus walked. He was a shock to some of his disciples when he made that political statement, basically, walking into Jerusalem on this holy day 2,000 years ago, making a statement that power was not the answer, but love was. The power of love was the answer. Juxtaposed to the entry of Pilate in Jerusalem on a war horse, accompanied by the legions and drummers and heralds, Jesus scampered into Jerusalem from the other direction, being greeted by his followers and disciples and apostles, strewing their cloaks and palms in his way. Who is this Jesus? Who is this king? This meek king who comes humbly. This meek king who days before washed the feet of his disciples, expressing the power of love in every act. So as we begin this journey of Holy Week, remember to walk. Remember that Jesus walked. Remember that the journey leads to glory. The journey leads to life. Amen.